Ooh. Let's see if it worked. Ha ha ha. I think Restream's a little behind. Oh, come on. Ah. Oh, I'm so cool, you guys. I'm so cool. Not really. I'm doing my best, though. Doing my best with what I got. What is going on tonight? Did it go? All right. We got the Tick Schmuck. We got the other guys. Hey! We got some folks popping in here on the Instagrams. Counting down to my birthday. It's a week from today. Got a big week ahead. Going to be in Philadelphia on Saturday. So Saturday Night Live stream won't happen this week. I thought I'd do it on Thursday before I leave. But yeah, how's everybody's Thursday night going? What's the good word? Podcast. Boom. Where's my... Throw it in the chat. Help celebrate my birthday. See if we can pin that biz. Pin comment. See if we're gonna get some stuff going here. I'm trying to get ready to leave for this trip. Got a busy day tomorrow. Got to finish turning this room back into a guest room because I got people coming. My friend Damaris is going to stay this weekend. I won't be here. She keeps coming to stay when I'm not here. But there's cool stuff happening in Stillwater this weekend. A lot of my buddies are going to be out at the Tumbleweed for jamming at the weed. I am going to get good at TikTok someday, and then they'll probably close it down again. Let's see what we got here. My dirty glasses. R Wolf 007. You have entered the chat. Comment. Here we go. I'm gonna celebrate my birthday. Boom. Hey. What's shaking? Ticketakish. Oh, look at this. I'm learning to pin comments. I'm posting links. I know y'all can't see the link on, or you can see the link on Instagram, but Instagram hates links. It's so ridiculous like that. Oh, so many picks to choose from. Gotta light a candle and sing a song. What do y'all think? So, ooh, my birthday is a week from tonight. I mean, today, I guess, technically. A week from tonight, though, we'll be celebrating it in Montreal. Can anybody hear me? I just realized that my microphone's kind of far away. Am I even still? Yep, I'm on. Good deal. I'm winning. Sorry, you don't get the microphone TikTok because my phone hates connecting to the things that I would like it to connect to. But let's make sure I got all the things going right. Thank you, Mel. Can you hear me okay, Mel? Because I failed to check my mic. And tell me that, Chris, on Instagram, if you're still there. I think they left. But yeah, Mel, let me know if you can hear me okay. If I need to turn anything up. Got my makeshift money candle going right here. We're gonna make some magic tonight. Oh, heck. We're already back to Friday again. Come tomorrow. But as I was saying, a week from tonight, we'll be celebrating my birthday in Montreal, Quebec, avec les Québécois. That's all the French I'm going to remember right now. But we're going to be having my All Music Starts Local showcase, 4 nights of Folk Alliance in Montreal. And Thursday night, I usually do In the Round. If y'all don't know what that means, In the Round is like when you've got like 3 or 4 people and they each take turns playing one song instead of like everybody playing a whole set at a time, like one at a time. Super fun, super dynamic. I love it. I love watching people like make new musical connections when I put these things together. And I love making new musical connections in that way. But for my birthday on Thursday night, we are going to be doing like an all-star, a jam of people who have played my showcase in the past. They're going to each play 2 songs, and we're going to have like an acoustic one-night band backing everybody up. It's going to be mayhem and chaos in the best possible way. Hopefully there will be cake. If I finish raising the money for this trip, there will be cake. I have it on good authority. There will be cake, even if I have to get my own birthday cake. But yeah, it's going to be super freaking rad. I'm so excited. And I think I have got the tech together and packed as soon as I finish this tonight and I pack all this up. I think I have it worked out that Thursday night, if it all goes the way I plan, granted, much of my plan for this year so far has not gone according to plan. But like, if I have my way about it, Thursday night, we're going to live stream the whole freaking crazy night. So it'll be week 2 of no Saturday night live stream, but we'll move it to Thursday night. That way you guys can see the magic that is this crazy showcase at Folk Alliance. You can celebrate my birthday virtually again. This is just the countdown tonight. We're starting the countdown clock. But yeah, so that's my plan is Thursday night to live stream it, provided it all, I get everything talking to each other. I've been working on getting all my devices to communicate the last couple of weeks. And yeah, so it's going to be rad. But for those of you, I don't have as many like longtime friends. That's what I call my Summerland friends. I'm Rigby Summer. Those of you on TikTok who don't know me, everybody else over here kind of knows me. But my friends are my friend fans. My fans who like we get to know each other. We become friends. We love hanging out at shows together, and they buy my shit and we have a great time together. And I do my best to fill them up when I play my songs for them. So anyway, my friends over here, anybody who is interested in participating in birthday goodness, I have pinned comments. I think I have successfully pinned comments everywhere. allmusicstartslocal.com/podcast. If you don't know, things have come together for me to turn these showcases that I do that feature artists who are doing things to actively cultivate their local music scenes. I feature these like fantastic, they're great musicians, great songwriters, but they also are doing like really cool shit in their hometowns. And so these are the people that I want in my room and want to feature and want to promote, because a lot of times those of us who put shit together in our hometowns get known as like the show producer, and people kind of push our artistry aside because we have something to offer as far as a show. So I'm really passionate about helping promote these artists. Well, that is taking on a new level because I have a team that's come together and said, hey, we want to turn your idea into a podcast. And so part of my going to Montreal is recording these stories of a lot of these artists that I'm going to be hanging out with and showcasing during the week and showcasing with during Folk Alliance. So allmusicstartslocal.com/podcast is where you can go to see my crazy video that I made that explains it all, probably better than I just did. And there's sponsorship opportunities, and we're doing an auction. If you want to come to Stillwater, Oklahoma and have a local music experience with me in April, I'm auctioning off 2 tickets to go to the Boys from Oklahoma concert with me, as well as lodging with me and ground transportation from Oklahoma City or Tulsa. And then Sunday afternoon, we'll go to Tulsa and I'll show you around Tulsa, give you the tour. It's going to be really freaking rad. And even if you have no idea what the Boys from Oklahoma is, there's a good chance that somebody you know does, even if you live far away. It's weird, the reach of red dirt music. It's this wacky community. So I would love it if y'all would go to my profiles wherever you're watching me, whether you're on the TikToks or the Instagrams or the YouTubes or the Facebooks. Would love it if you would please go share my posts about this auction. We're supposed to close it tomorrow. I think I'm going to make an executive decision tonight that we're actually going to extend that to next week. I don't want to be promoting it while I'm at Folk Alliance, but we haven't met the reserve yet. And I believe this package is worth meeting the reserve. And I believe that a couple of my friends who said, I don't know if this is enough time for us to really promote it, are right. So we're going to go ahead and bump the closing of that auction to next week, barring like somebody just messaging me tonight and offering me a stupid pile of money for it. The reserve, I think, for what I'm offering is actually really like pretty generous. You can't get lodging in Stillwater that weekend. So the folks who know about the Boys from Oklahoma show, like the biggest hang up if you're coming from out of town is there's no place to stay. But guess what? I got a guest room and let's ride. So please, even if you don't really know what that is, it's really freaking cool for the people who do know what it is. So I would love it if y'all would just go share my post about that. I'll probably make another one about it tonight since I'm going to extend that closing time. But yeah, let's play some songs. I'm going to play some music. How's that? Oh, look, I have a guitar right here. It might even still be tuned from playing it earlier. Did anybody tune in and see me on Kush Radio this morning? That's right. If you live in Oklahoma, you know about the Kush, but oh, it is not still tuned. That's disappointing. Anyway. Oh, I covered up Instagram. And this is the point in the broadcast where I got to ask my executive producer in the other room if he has shared it to the group on Facebook. So, have you? Have you shared it to the group on Facebook? It's on the Facebook. Yep. Okay, thank you. Oh, I see my friend Carrie. Hey, lovely. Gonna play some songs as soon as I get this here guitar tuned up. But yeah, I think that'll be the wise thing to do. We don't we had, like I said, we haven't met the reserve. We had some really good interest during the live stream on Saturday night. Things got popping and then just crickets. And I know we just haven't found the right people yet. So 2 beautiful action items tonight. Go share that auction. I'm going to extend the close date if I can to next week. I'm going to have to think about this. I like angel numbers. So there's something about closing it on. I'm glad you got me too, Gary. There's something about closing it on 2/22 at 2 p.m. feels really right to me. So I was tempted to say my birthday, but I will be in the throes of Folk Alliance on my birthday. But let's make it Saturday, 2/22 at 2 p.m. That's when we're gonna close the auction. So go forth and share that video. It's on all of my profiles. I've got several videos I've posted explaining what we're doing and what the auction is. I don't know why. I got to get better at tuning and talking. That's all there is to it. Somebody asked me today if I knew my set list yet for the shows I'm playing in Philadelphia and New York this weekend. And like, the answer is no, but I got to figure out what to wear because these girls I'm playing with in Philly, like, they're like dressing up like sequins and shit. I love sequins. I've been looking for the right sequins for a very long time. So if anybody has any pro style tips for me, I need all the help I can get. So anyway, we'll probably open with this song though. I guard my heart. Only those whose presence proves to be sweeter than my solitude may pass. With each fresh start, you did everything you could to convince me of the good you thought I'd see. Well, thanks for the offer, but I don't need your help. I can do lonely all by myself, all by myself. You call me cold because I won't tolerate the push and pull you always seem to send my way. Well, thanks for the offer, but I don't need your help. I can do lonely all by myself. Meeting you felt like coming home again to a place that I had never been. redemption's first encounter with a long lost friend, and then you were gone again. So thanks for the offer, but I don't need your help. I can do lonely all by myself. I guard my heart, only those whose presence proves to be sweeter than my solitude may pass. Yee honk. All right, let's see who's still with us here. I've had a few people pop in and out. Anyway, if you guys are tuning in, I would love for you to go ahead and give this a share wherever you're watching. I'm still figuring out like how the gifts thing works, but like last time I did this, somebody on TikTok like sent me gifts, but I don't think it was like enough to amount to something. Like I guess you have to get a lot of people to like send you gifts. So somebody teach me this. Like I realize I can Google it, but like hot dang, I've been trying to figure it out. And a lot of, especially when you go on TikTok, it's like you just have to like do it until you figure it out. But anyway, here we are. Who's still with me here? Do I still have my Carrie friend? No, we got Pablo. Oh, somebody's tuning in on. Oh, hot dog. Joe is in Florida. Lucky ducky. Is it warm there? It is cold as y'all know what around here. And I'm going where it's colder. I'm headed to Montreal. Holy cow. Let's just for funsies. Like let's pause for the cause. Let's see what the weather's doing in Montreal this week. All right, let's check it out. It'll be like, surprise, it's cold, right? Montreal weather. I should be checking this before I pack anyway. Yep, this tracks. All right. So I get in. Oh, they have a winter storm warning right now. Sick. All right. So Montreal, winter storm warning right now. Tomorrow 14, Saturday 11, Sunday 14. Let's see. Tuesday, when I get into town, both the high and the low, it's going to be 6 degrees. So I guess I better pack a better coat than I had planned. After that, I'm going to try to just stay in the freaking hotel all week because we'll be playing music and having a great time anyway. So, but yeah, headed to Montreal where upon arrival, it will be 6 degrees. So if we thought it was cold in Oklahoma this week, just wait next week. But yeah, so if you're just joining, I am headed to Montreal. I actually by a Philly and Albany area, New York. I'm going to be playing in Philadelphia at the Falser Club with my friends Megan Carey and Valentina Sounds on Saturday night. Send me your Philly people. Buy our tickets, and more importantly, buy my merch because I don't want to show up at this gig without merch because I think people will buy stuff. But I also don't want to carry my merch into Canada and back because I just don't feel like crossing the border with merchandise that is obviously for sale. And I'm not going to sell anything in Montreal because it's a conference. So anyway, send me your Philly people. And heck, if you want to buy a t-shirt now, like hop on rigbysummer.com. I think I've got my t-shirts back up there again. I'd love to equip you in my super rad shirts. I should have brought one in here. They basically are my logo, which I drew myself. It's me in my sunglasses, which I'm usually wearing, and my hair. Very John Lennon style. on tanks and teas. So if you feel like, actually, Joe, you're in Florida, so you need one of my my orange tank tops. But oh, I'm so jealous. That sounds great. You're gonna ask me about that wedding song every time, aren't you? Until I release it. It's coming, I promise. I promise. So let's I'll play that song next, actually. Let's do it. Ooh. Hey, hot dog, I just forgot one of the chords. There we go. I'm telling you what, man. Stress is no joke. Here we go. 12 times a charm. Your hand in my left, a whiskey in my right. Our feet on the porch rails as the storms blow by. I don't know what is waiting when this life is through, but all the heaven I need is right here with you. We've both done some chasing, we've both been pursued. We've both done some bruising, we both have been used. But with all we're unlearning, one thing remains true. The only hell I know is life without you. I find myself wishing away all our tears, but your love reminds me how each broken heart is what brought us here. Where your hands in my left, there's whiskey in my right. Our feet on the porch rails as the storms blow by. I don't care what is waiting when this life is through, 'cause I would walk through hell again to find heaven with you. You, yes, I would walk through hell again to find heaven with you. Thanks for requesting that, Joe. That actually reminds me, my mom last night was like, well, you should do singing telegrams. So why the heck not? If somebody wants a singing telegram for Valentine's Day tomorrow, even if it's virtual, I am glad to sit here in front of my computer all night. If y'all want singing telegrams, shoot me a DM. I'll shoot you a price and a payment link and we'll make it happen. Because I'm glad to do what I need to do to make the money that I've got to make before next week. But to that end, y'all check it out. allmusicstartslocal.com/podcast. I'm looking for sponsors. Like I've had somebody take care of one of the Lyft rides. So I'm now looking for 4 people at $22 who can help provide Lyft rides for me. This will get me to Costco to buy the snacks for the showcase. It'll get me to the airport when I leave to come home a week from Monday. Yeah, so 4 more people. I've got one down. I'm looking for 4 more people who would do $22 to help cover Lyft rides on this trip. I also have some openings still available on the old payment or the old meal plan. So I think we got one covered today. So I'm looking for 5 more at $55. So 5 people at 55 who can provide meals for one day while I am on the road in Montreal. allmusicstartslocal.com/podcast. I've got some rad people lined up that I'm going to be interviewing and also just promoting the podcast. I'm also promoting the artist collective that I've launched. That I'll talk more about that in a hot minute, but I'm also releasing a banging deal on that this week. Because again, y'all, I am working for the money. This is not me asking for a handout. These are sponsorships to cover the rest of the costs that I have for this showcase I'm hosting and the promotions that I'm going to be doing at Folk Alliance next week. And meanwhile, if you're interested in joining my 6-week mentorship program, we're going to be launching the next one in March. We're doing the one currently right now that's closed. It's already started, but March we're doing another one. And after that, we're doing 12 weeks of the Artist Way. If you know what that is and you've never done it before, come on, let's do it together. If you don't know what that is and you want to know more, what do you want to know? Shoot me some questions and I'll tell you whatever you need to know. And if you know what it is and you've already done it and you want to do it again, come join our little, it's called a creative cluster. That's what they call it. I love silly names, and that is among one of the greatest, I think. But I love that idea, that we're clustering together for creativity. But if that's something you'd be into and you don't know what that is, shoot me a dang on message or leave me some comments here. Tell me what's up. Do I need a manager with big time ties? I need something, Joe. I need a manager with big time ties and $1 million. How would that be? And then I'll make all of the records. Tomorrow, I'll make all of them. My producer would love for me to have $1 million, I'm sure. So let's see here. I'm gonna play another song. This one's a little more melancholy. This might actually be my opener in Philly. I'm not sure. I like the irony of starting with this song. We're going to need a big cup of water first. All right. You just got flagged for community standards. I don't know how many people did you spam with the live stream. But thank you. Maybe that just means you're doing your job. I don't think you didn't say anything. Where did you get flagged? Just on Facebook, or was it on the from the group, or what? I have somebody who's telling me they got just your mom. All right. I'm going to play a song. I have no idea. We'll have to take it up with Meta. So this is how the story ends. You say you hope we can be friends. Not sure that I can make amends or learn to start again if this is how the story ends. This isn't how it's supposed to be. I never thought I'd live to see The day you'd ask to be set free, the day you'd walk away from me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. But you can run from your feelings, and you can hide behind that melancholy smile. I should have known it from the start that you'd be no good for my heart. You got careless down to an art, and it's ripping me apart. I should have known it from the start. But you can run from me, darling, and you can hide behind that melancholy smile. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I just can't hope for one more day. There's no use begging you to stay, and I can't go on this way. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. 'Cause you can run from your feelings, and you can hide behind that melancholy smile. No, you can run from me, darling, and you can hide behind that melancholy smile. Well, this is how the story ends. I see no way we can be friends. Don't think that I can make amends. I don't know how I'll start again. 'Cause this is how our story is. Yonk. All right. Well, we got some folks popping in and out here. I'm Rigby Summer in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Oof. Yeah, we're counting down to my birthday. My birthday's a week from tonight. From today, but a week from tonight we will be celebrating it in Montreal at Folk Alliance with just a wild and crazy showcase filled with my friends and a one-night band, house band, and Folk Alliance. The late night stuff, like it's basically like, I realized this during this last song because I've had like a bazillion people who just like pop in on TikTok and then they peace out. So hello, TikTok people. Thank you for hanging out for even a second. I appreciate you. Please share if you're having fun at all, if you're enjoying listening to this. I don't know. But you know how like you just pop through TikTok and you see like, oh, somebody's singing over here and somebody's doing something over here and that's kind of what the late night stuff is like at Focal Lands, only it's like actually in person. And there are, in this case, 2. When we were in Kansas City, it was 3 floors of the host hotel. They get taken over as like these private showcases, and we host showcases all night long in our hotel rooms, basically. So I have 50 different artists over 4 days that are going to be playing in my hotel room. It's also the room I'm going to be sleeping in because I'm frugal as fuck. And so yeah, I have these 50 artists that are going to be coming through. Oh, and see, my watch wants to talk to me and tell me what time it is. And there will just be hundreds of people like roaming the hallways. I think there's like 3,000 people registered for the conference. So, yeah, just moseying down the hall and popping in to see what's happening in this room and listening for a while. And they either come in and sit down, or they move on to the next room and they pop their head in and see if they like what they're hearing. And if they like what they're hearing, they come in and they sit down. If they see somebody they know they want to listen to, they come on in and they sit down, and sometimes they fall asleep. It happens because it's late. But yeah, it's a good time. So I'm gonna be headed that way via Philly on Saturday. I go to Philly, then I go to Albany, then on up to Montreal. But if you'd like to help me celebrate my birthday, we are looking for some lovely sponsors who will help me basically finish getting the money together that I need to be able to pay for everything, to pay for 6 nights in a hotel where I'm going to be hosting 4 of those nights, and food on the road, and my travel and transportation. My plane tickets are bought. My rental car from Philly to Albany is reserved, and thanks to 2 sponsors so far, that is paid for. Now I'm looking for some help with the lodging and meals and Lyft rides. So I'm going to be taking a train from Albany up to Montreal, unless somebody sees this who's going to the conference and has room in their car that's going through Albany, in which case I ain't above hitching a ride. That would be rad. But anyway, I'm going to play another song to see what we're going to be doing. Man. Here we go. This is favorite among all 10 of my biggest fans. Gonna need more water first. I've not been hydrating enough today, y'all. It's cold and dry. It's gonna get colder and drier in Montreal. You could buy me a piano or an old bass guitar, or a golden with a Bixby. If you want to go that far, I have no need for trinkets. I don't care about shiny things, but baby, buy me a piano. Forget that diamond ring, or you could drive me to the mountains, and we could hike Yosemite, watch the sunset over Half Dome, and count the stars 'cause I have no need for trinkets. I don't care about shiny things, but you can drive me to the mountains and skip that diamond ring. Ooh, oh, yeah. 'Cause I don't need you to adorn me, and your flowers fade and die. Show me you could be my soulmate, and we'll be set for life. Maybe when I have a bad day, you could just be there. You could listen to my story and show how much you care. 'Cause I have no need for trinkets. Our most precious gift is time. Baby, I just need your loving, and that don't cost a dime. But you could buy me a piano. Ooh, oh, yeah. And the crowd goes wild. That means the guy in the other room. And my friend Tom, who tuned in just in time, apparently. Tom, are you still with us? Thanks so much for tuning in and listening and loving that song for me. Oh, yeah. Tom is one of my dear friends who helped us sell out the oh, heck, I just totally forgot the name of it. I did these, Least of All Records in Brooklyn. I got to do a session with them about a year and a half ago, and it's direct to vinyl. So you go in and you like play your song and they cut it immediately, like right there, just live. And then you like move on to the next order and you play the next song that they've asked. So, oh, I just lost my tuner. Sick. Professional. Anyway, Tom is one of the gracious people who bought one of those records, as is Joe, who was popping in here, not on the TikToks, but on Facebook and YouTube. Camera 1, camera 2. But yeah, Tom, if you're still listening, thank you so much for supporting. He's also a phenomenal photographer. He's taken pictures of like just about every photographer, every musician in Oklahoma. Yep, it's stuck. Done lodged in there. We'll deal with that later off camera, so I don't make that face again. But Tom is a phenomenal photographer. Has taken some great pictures of musicians all around Oklahoma and beyond. I think he was at Mile Zero a couple weeks ago. Yes, there's someone at my door. Hello, what's up? What's up? You're missing it. Oh, what? Yeah. There's a ridiculous man at my door. Yep. What am I missing? You lost your... My what?
You lost your
Okay.
nuts in the guitar.
Yeah, I know. That's not what I'm looking for, what you brought here, but thank you. Anyway.
Look at what I brought you.
I know. Thank you. Jeez. Anyway, so y'all play a couple more songs for y'all. In case you missed it, I think I've got the comments pinned everywhere. Help me celebrate my birthday. I'm going to Montreal. I am still getting the money together that I need for next week. So go peruse those sponsorship opportunities if you'd like to sponsor a day of meals or a lift ride or hospitality for my showcase room or a night of the hotel that I'm both sleeping in and hosting this showcase in. That would be amazing. So anyway, on that note, yeah, I would love to see some notifications popping in there from my Square. allmusicstartslocal.com/podcast. That's where you go to see all those opportunities and explain more about what I'm doing. And as we mentioned too, if y'all could go like, comment, and share my posts about the auction I'm doing for the Boys from Oklahoma show in April. Yeah, come on out and enjoy a legendary local music weekend with me right here in Stillwater, Oklahoma. But yeah, we gotta spread the word about that, and we're gonna extend the auction to next week, 2/22 at 2 p.m. It will close. I'm gonna go in and change it right after we finish up here in just a few minutes. Would love to just do this all night till we get all those things covered, but yeah, let's see here. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. Those of you who've been around here, I think I'm about done for tonight. I gotta go finish packing. But thanks for being here. I appreciate y'all. Last night, I think I might have let it all out. Didn't really mean to shout, but it felt damn good. I don't know if I finally might have gotten through. I gave my heart to you. I done all I could. But baby, if I was just to always turn tail and run, every time I got a little bit shy of the gun, I'd take a million steps back for every step forward. And it's not that I don't get scared as shit, it's just I don't think it's any way to live. We gotta move in close and love just a little more. And so I feel like I'm just getting stronger, and I feel like I'm moving on. But I feel if we lingered here longer, you may feel we'd start to get along. Well, I know you've been hurt before. Baby, I'm not that girl. Don't ever wanna be. And you know, I love fiercely. You think that you were too lazy, too weak, too bold, too bad to ever think you had a shot at the things I've had. Well, you got it all wrong if you wanted to love higher. Because while we were still waiting for life to begin, he paid for every last one of your mortal sins, from your very first breath down to the wire. And so I feel like I'm just getting stronger, and I feel like I'm moving on. But I feel if we lingered here longer, you may feel we'd start to get along. 'Cause I feel like I'm just getting stronger, and I feel like I'm moving on. Oof. Live will end. Oh, look at this. I guess I'm just in time because TikTok thinks that I'm not here. Yaka yaka. All right. Well, YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to say goodnight to y'all over here. And I might stick around on TikTok for just a minute or two more. Oh, Jillian. Hello and goodbye, Jillian. I'm logging off, but we'll see y'all out there. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as soon as I find my button and stream, good night, y'all. Come hang out.